There's a lot happening in the world of Falling in Reverse right now. The band is rumored to be dropping new music in the near future, and the band is also kicking off their Rockzilla tour this week with Papa Roach. This is the second leg. Last year, this tour was very successful for both of those bands with some massive crowds. You can expect more of the same on this run. And Falling in Reverse was also recently on the Shiprocked cruise, which is a yearly hard rock and heavy metal sort of festival on the seas. They do a really good job with this festival, and it sells out every year. Also on the cruise was one of metal's wildest bands, Attila. They wrote songs like About That Life, and their vocalist Fronz and Ronnie Radke have an interesting history that goes back years now, with Attila releasing a song called Callout that has the lyrics, "Even Ronnie Radke talks shit on my Instagram." And over the years, Ronnie and Fronz have had sort of a back and forth. Well, on the Shiprocked cruise, Ronnie actually called out Fronz and referred to him as a poser, and this ignited a war of words between both musicians on TikTok. Now, before we continue, we have a lot of returning viewers, and most of you have not yet subscribed. If you could take just a quick second to hit that subscribe button, we would really appreciate it. So on Shiprocked, there is this video that's going around showing Ronnie talking about Fronz and then calling him out, referring to him as a poser. And then apparently later on, Ronnie ran into Fronz, and Fronz was wearing a jacket that Ronnie didn't like. And I do want to hear your opinions on this coat in the comments. What do you guys think about it? And then I'll share my opinion on this when we get to that point as well. But here is the initial video in its full context of Ronnie talking about Fronz during Shiprocked.
And ask me permission to do that? It's real, it's true. I just had to feel like I had to say that right now. I know you guys feel really uncomfortable, but I have an email from like 6 months before that song came out, and he emailed me and asked me permission to put it out. He said he didn't want any beef, he just wanted to stir some shit up. And I said, okay. And then he took it and ran with it and pretended like he was really mad at me, and that pissed me off. So, fuck you, Fronz! You fucking poser!
This led to a number of people asking Fronz for his opinion on what Ronnie said on stage, and this is his response on his TikTok.
Fuck you, Fronz! You fucking poser!
So this grown man is still butthurt about something that I said in a song 10 years ago, and the best part is, he couldn't even say it to my face. I was asleep when they were on stage.
Ronnie says he actually did speak to Fronz about this the next day at the casino.
Someone came up to me and said, Ronnie Radke called you out on stage or something like that and was looking.
Bro, the very next day at the casino, you walked in and you looked like a giant bird. You had a giant white coat on with feathers, and you walked in and I was like, bro, why are you wearing that? It makes you look like a giant chicken. Why are you wearing this in this weather? And you're like, I like it. I was like, to each their own. I'm like, look at me, I got like a blacked out neck. Who am I to talk crap about what somebody wearing or looks like? You know what I mean? And then I said, did you hear what I said about you on stage, Fronz, last night? You hear that? And he said, yeah. You said, yeah, but I was sleeping. Somebody told me. And you said, well, I'll be there tonight. And I looked you dead in your face. I said, no, you won't. And stood and stared at you. And there's camera footage of it. And there's people that are all around. Our friends are around. I don't know why you gotta lie about it, man. Said it straight to your face. And I'll say it again. Stop lying. And those are not my lyrics. That's a typo. Like, that's not, that's not how those lyrics go. That's not even my lyrics, bro.
So Fronz then responds to that wearing the jacket that Ronnie is referring to.
Out on stage or something like that and was looking.
Bro, the very next day at the casino, you walked in and you looked like a giant bird. You had a giant white coat on with feathers. And
I like
you walked in and I was like, bro, why are you wearing that? It makes you look like a giant chicken. Why are you wearing this in this weather? And you're like, I like it. I was like, to each their own. I'm like, look at me, I got like a blacked out neck. Who am I to talk crap about what somebody is wearing or looks like? You know what I mean? And then I said, did you hear what I said about you on stage, Fronz, last night?
I said someone told me about it.
Yeah, you said, yeah, but I was sleeping, somebody told me. And
I don't know what you exactly said.
And I looked you dead in your face and I said, no, you won't.
Of course I won't.
Stood and stared at you, and there's camera footage of it.
There's no camera footage.
That are all around. Our friends were around.
One friend.
I don't know why you gotta lie about it, man.
I'm not lying, dude. Look, if you want to tour with Attila, we'll bring you out. You can do call out.
And those are not my lyrics. That's a typo.
They are.
Like,
don't gaslight us, Ronnie.
That's not how those lyrics go.
It is.
That's not even my lyrics, bro.
Come on.
Someone commented on Ronnie's TikTok writing, this has got to be satire, to which he replied, it's not. He acts like he wants the smoke till there's smoke, then backtracks. I actually kind of like Fronz's jacket. It gives me 1999 Kid Rock vibes at Woodstock. Ronnie Radke, of course, is entertaining as ever, and it's a big week for Falling in Reverse. They're kicking off again the second leg of the Rockzilla tour, which was very big for them last year. You can see the dates now up on your screen. Go catch a show. Interestingly enough, it was recently announced at the Bamboozle Festival that Attila is going to be performing About That Life in full for the 10th anniversary. That'd be very interesting to see if there are any announcements coming about additional shows with Attila performing that record About That Life, which was a sick track by them this year. The 10th anniversary of that, again, is coming up, so I would imagine they're probably going to do more shows with that. So as always, let me know what you all think in the comments, and if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out the recommended video up on your screen.